Hello and a beautiful good morning to you wherever you're watching this from, or good evening, whatever the time is. Thank you for joining me on another amazing episode. I know you can see the beautiful nature and greenery right behind me, live from Africa, Ghana to be precise. That's the beauty of our continent. We are blessed with great nature and we are blessed with natural resources, and our land is fertile. Our land has everything you can think of. It grows all manner of crops, and we have all manner of yummy, amazing products right here in Africa. I know you can tell from the title, or you're wondering what I'm doing in this beautiful place and what's going on. Well, today I am bringing to you an amazing product that you may never have heard of, or you may have an idea about. Most of us know about the famous Samina, which is African black soap. And a little bit of history about this. It was formulated or created first by Nigerian women from the Yoruba parts, which they call the soap Osedudu, which means black soap. Is a literal translation, black soap. And these women migrated to Ghana first as tomato sellers. They came with this skill and they realized that actually no one in the market has this particular soap, and they decided to make the product. Of course, the soap was so good and so beautiful that many people wanted to learn how to make this indigenous product, which by the way is made from 100% natural ingredients, from the cocoa pods to the plantain leaves to the oil. Everything is sourced naturally from nature, from what the earth provided our mothers and our fathers. And this tradition has been passed down from one generation to the next. A lot of people do not know that, but your famous black soap originates from Nigeria. Yes, the Ghanaian adaptation is what a lot of you know. It's just slightly lighter brown, but it's all the same. And then these women were taught how to make the soap, and now the soap is global. We still use it and we still love it, and I did not know how much I enjoyed nature until I went out into the wild and started to explore and travel. Sounds of nature right behind me reminds me of our ancestors and the amazing products that they create. So I'm going to take you to the place where the magic happens, you know, the secret to our famous black don't crack, and how even in old age, our mothers still had flawless, glowing skin. They didn't have to worry about retinols, serums, and all the rest. Now, if you want to know the difference between the African black soap and the white soap, then you have to keep on watching. All right, let's head over to the place. Well, hello and good morning. Welcome to another amazing episode of the Rooted Experience. Now, I know most of you are very familiar with the famous African black soap, and I know a lot of you do not know how the gorgeous African white soap is made. So today, I'm going to show you how we make our white soap here for the amazing belle skin. So let me show you the process. So first of all, we start with setting the fire and making sure that it is really boiling, very hot. We have the oil that has been poured into the pot for it to boil very well. And then you have to add a little bit of the already made white soap into the fire for it to cook. And you leave that for about 20 minutes. A lot of heat, but that's what the soap needs for it to be properly made. Okay, so right now, as you can see, it's really hot. I mean, it's great for me because this morning I'm very cold. It's a rainy season, so I actually like standing in the heat. But you know, it gets a little too hot, so I just have to excuse myself up. So I'm going to wait for 20 minutes and allow it to cook. So basically, it's your cocoa pod that has been roasted and ground into powder that has been mixed with water, and then you start adding it slowly. So the next step is you stirring and adding the potash. And for this part, you have to be really careful, because if you don't stir it, it will overflow. So it keeps boiling and boiling and boiling, and you have to keep on stirring it. That's the difference between the African white soap and the African black soap. This requires constant stirring until it is totally done. It's a lot of manual labor just to produce our amazing girl skin African white soap. And now it's ready, so you take it off the fire. For this part, I can't quite do it because it's really heavy. So as you can see, you notice that it's boiling and overflowing. It's really boiling and rising. So for this very process, you have to put large baskets on it so it doesn't pour and waste. You keep this, it will keep rising all the way up to here, and you have your white soap protected. It rises on its own, and then you leave it to cool a bit before you start molding. It's fast, it takes about 20 minutes to make, but it takes a lot of skill and expertise, because if you do not know how to mix the ingredients, or you don't know how to stir and gauge your addition of the potash, you will hurt yourself and your final products will be really horrible. So let's move on to the next step, which is after you've allowed this to cool, it's time to mold the white soap. So it literally looks like bread, and it's very soft but still very hot. So you have to mold it bit by bit, and this takes skill as well. Right. Continue. Okay. I'm getting it, guys. With this, you're not supposed to press it at all. Okay. Okay. I'm going to try my last one. So that wasn't so easy, but I was able to mold about 4 or 5. As you can see, it takes skill. If you are looking at it, it looks so simple, like, oh, it's just to mold the ball. But no, it takes skill and experience to be able to get the shape, and also to be able to get it to stay. African white soap is very delicate. So if you don't know how to do it, and if you don't know how to mold it properly, you will spoil everything. If you don't mold it properly, it will collapse, or it will become too hard and you will not be able to use it. I give it to them. They are amazing at what they do, and mind you, this is piping hot. That's why you see you have to have gloves. I'm going to try my hands on the smaller size. I think for a beginner or a first timer, the smaller size, it is still not as easy as it looks, but you learn as you go, innit? This is what you get after you've allowed it to boil. Like I told you, it rises. So you can imagine from this point all the way up to here. And then before you can start molding. So you've seen the entire process of making African white soap. I mean, it's a lot of hard work, it's tedious, it's technical, it requires skill, lots of love, of course, and everything is handmade. That's one thing about we Africans. We use our hands and we come up with the most incredible products. I mean, for these products to have survived decades of use, that shows that people love it, and that shows that it works amazing wonders on our skin. When you hear black don't crack, I mean, this right here is the secret. This is how we are able to get our glowing skin even in old age. There are no retinols or niacinamides here. This is what we use, and those ingredients are fantastic, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying this is a treasured hidden secret of the African descent. And of course, the tradition, once it's passed down, definitely there will be variants. So from the original osedudu, which is a black soap, being a derivative, which is the white soap, and Each making and each process differs from one another. So yes, I'm happy you got to see the African white soap. This is very amazing for people with sensitive skin because of the procedure. The process of making it makes the final product different, and it makes it more gentle on the skin. If you want to use this on kids as well, I would recommend going for the African white soap. When it's exposed to heat or water, it does melt. It's really soft actually, as you saw when we're molding, but it's fantastic. I mean, they're both amazing. They use the same ingredients, but the methodology varies, and that's how come you get our premium African white soap. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and become a Skyler today. Let me know what you learned. Let me know if you've ever heard of African white soap before in the comments below. And of course, all these products are available for both your personal purchase, for gifts to friends and family. If you want to try it out, you've never tried African products before, you can shop on our website, Bell Skin Store. It will be linked across the screen and in the description box bar below. And also, if you're interested in wholesale for your businesses, you want to shop in bulk, we also have that option available on the website. So just go on the website, click and place your orders. And yes, for those of you wondering, we ship worldwide, so no matter where you are located in the world, you don't have to worry. We deliver. Okay, we deliver. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Still Rooted Experience 2.0. We lead, they follow.